Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is 11:07 in the PM. I am a little bit late today for reasons and shit. That reason being that I was playing a video game and I was like, damn, I have to restart my computer and shit because I gotta make sure I get ready for stream, but I decided I want to finish this game. I feel like finishing this game. And I did finish the game, and I was like, yay. And then I closed it and restarted the computer and did all my normal shit. So that's why we're a little bit later today than we normally were. I'm not gonna lie, I had totally forgotten that I had said I was gonna be on today, which I might be getting lied to, but I am willing to stream anyways. I was in a kind of a streaming mood, but also I was like, this is potentially a bad idea, for one very simple reason. I haven't slept since the last one. Now, that's not to say I'm like sitting here like, oh, I'm super tired. Oh my god, I don't want to stream. I'm so sleepy. I'm kind of sitting here with like normal amounts of energy, which is weird for me. I mean, it's not that weird because I regularly do this, and it just doesn't usually line up so well. Usually by this time I'm like super tired. So we'll see how I feel by the end of the stream. It'll be great. Hopefully I can just close this afterwards. I can close the stream and immediately just fucking turn into a rock, turn into a fucking log, a bump on a log even. It'll be fantastic. It'll be great. Rag, I've got to shit for Rag said he's got to shit for 5 minutes. I said I gotta get my shit in order. It's different. It's different. Let's go gambling. We are gonna go gambling. We're gonna go running around the map and hope that we can find cool shit to do. Rag, it's later rivals are gay day. I did say that. I did say that. As we all know, Rag is too busy ragging. Shut the fuck up. You meanie. Meanie. Rag, we're leaving now. Yap for 30 minutes. I can't just yap for 30 minutes. I can't yap for 30 minutes. 90% of the time when I yap for a long time, it's because all of you motherfuckers are talking so much and I have to read it all, and I'm like, and I have to try to catch up, and I fail to catch up because you guys just keep adding to it. Boneless still owes me back child support. Oh no! Actually play the game now and then start yap when I get home. Oh no, oh no. Boneless wants the yap streams now? What? Boneless doesn't want gameplay? What? Where's my money? Good evening. How you doing, Muff? I know Boneless. He'd never blank a girl. Oh my god. I told you to... Rag, you need to sleep more and you need to drink more water. I have plenty of water, okay? I get plenty of water. Sleep more, definitely. But then, like, I'll sleep... I think it's because I slept for 16 hours. So I was a little bit... you know, suck to stuck. Are you suck to stuck, Shadow? Does Kime get to plow based on the based fairy on this stream? I don't know. Does he? Does he get to plow the fairy in this game? I have no idea. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress. Started up a fortress today. One of the dwarven children had a strange mood and claimed a workshop. I'm now researching if children can even complete strange moods. What is a strange mood? I've messed around a little bit with Dwarf Fortress, but never enough to like actually be like, ah, yes, I am playing Dwarf Fortress right now. That is a thing I am actually doing. Reg, have you ever played Arcanum of Steamworks and whatever the fuck? It looks cool. I have not played it. I do own it. It's one of those games that I've been like, it's been on the back burner for a long time. Like, I want to play it, but I also want to play Planescape Torment. I think that's what it's called, right? Planescape Torment, if I'm not fucking totally getting the name on that one. Yeah, Planescape Torment I want to play. I want to play Neverwinter Nights. I kind of want to try some of the gold and silver box stuff from D&D, but that's like a separate thing, I think. Hey, Ragged, how you doing, Taru? Coom does not count as water. I am not drinking Coom. I'm drinking Gamer Coom, okay? It's different. It's different. It's flavored. It's flavored. Strange Mood is like a forced inspiration. Strange Mood means that a dwarf is going to make an artifact completely random, unrelated to their skills. Interesting. I mean, that seems like a neat idea. I wish I could just know. It's kind of like with Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of wish I could just know Dwarf Fortress. I don't want to learn Dwarf Fortress, but I wish but it would be neat to know Dwarf Fortress, you know? Planescape Torment is an absolute masterpiece, but may not stream well. It's insanely wordy. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, wordy is not something that I am worried about. Like, if it's just me sitting there in silence while the game, like, audio goes, then all that means to me is that everybody gets to be involved in the story. And if it's me doing silly voices, then, well, I enjoy doing silly voices. I suppose it is possible that it might not stream well, though. It wouldn't be the first game I've played that probably would have been a better experience unstreamed. But I am so curious to see it. And I feel like it would be... like, at this point, I feel weird about playing games, like, playing, like, new games casually. Right? Like, I have no problem going back and, like, playing Halo, or going back and, like recently it's been Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I have no problem doing that. But, like, actually playing a new game, I'm like, ooh, but what if stream content? What if I did that instead? Ooh, that seems like it would be fun. I wonder how that would go. So, it's a bit of a little bit of a, I guess at this point it's like a personal thing, a personality trait? I don't know. Have I been streaming too long? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? What's up, Rag? Another 16-hour nap today? No. I have, Volcanic, I haven't slept since the last stream. I haven't slept since the last one. Which means, so functionally for me, that means we're only on hour 25 of being awake, which is not that bad for me. Like, I have had... I remember when I worked at Department of Transportation, we worked Panama shifts. And it was... So, that's 12 on, 12 off, 12 on, 12 off. And we did 3 days on... 3 days on 1 week. It was like 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, 4 days. Over the course of a month. Like... For me, that worked out perfectly. Because on my 3-day weekends, I would come home... And I wouldn't go to sleep until early in the AM, and then I would sleep for like 16 hours, and then I would wake up, and have like another really long waking session, and then I would do my 12-hour shifts again, and it was fantastic. It worked out perfect for me. I loved it, but the job not so much. Strange mood sounds too real. I get that shit too, and I hate it. Oh no. Fuda's getting us, Fuda's in a strange mood. He's gonna craft a fucking bad dragon dildo. That's gonna be like an artifact. The fucking... no, you know what? I don't wanna say any words that might get me in trouble. Wordy means extra funny voices. Extra funny voices would be fun to do. I like doing them, even though, like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I gotta just do the same voice over and over again. We don't want a new game. We don't want new game content. It's called Rags Retro Gaming. Okay, look. When I say new game, I mean new to me. Okay? Like, I don't mean, like, literally, oh yeah, I'm gonna load up Expedition 33 and we're gonna play that, today. That's only rarely has that been a consideration. I considered streaming Oblivion Remastered. But, like, I just played through that one myself. But I would be open to doing, like, what is it, I'd be open to doing that stuff. I don't have any particular interest in it, and then most of it isn't really related to stuff that I actually already do, so, I don't know. I'm worried because I thought children cannot have strange moods, as they can't have skills as children. It's been a year since I last played, and there have been some updates. What the fuck? I can't go past 20 awake. Oh, you did 12-hour shifts. Rag built different. I've always struggled. Like, I can't nap, right? I cannot fucking nap, because if I sleep for even like an hour in the middle of the day, it makes it impossible for me to fall asleep unless it has been an extremely strenuous day physically and or mentally. You know? Like, if I've been like running a fucking marathon or something, I don't know, like that's not a thing that I've ever done, but like if I've been like out doing shit all day, then like having a nap might not destroy my ability to sleep. But like on a normal day, if I take like an hour nap in the middle of the day, I'm up until like at least like assuming like a normal wake up time for me being like 8 o'clock. If I take an hour nap at like noon, there's no way I'm sleeping before like 6 a.m. Like it's just not happening. And it's really annoying, honestly, because there are times where I'm like, oh, but if I take a nap now, it would be really nice. And then I like, and it just never works out for me. I was editing going on your new dagger falling video. Since you stayed awake for so long, you must have done such a great amount of productive work on the video. It's actually going very well. I'm very happy with it so far. I'm a little bit upset about like one really minor thing that is probably not gonna even be like noticeable, but it bothers me just a tiny bit at the moment. If you can figure it out when it goes live, I suppose then. Hey, Ryan, what's that thing in the moon? You know, the thing. We can't say that word now. It's in recommended. Oh my god, that fucking, I can't believe that shit showed up in my recommended because of you guys. I believe Rag would play Elder Scrolls 6 on stream. I would play Elder Scrolls 6 on stream. If like I've said it before, if Elder Scrolls 6 drops, I am probably dropping my normal stream schedule and the current game that I'm playing to stream Elder Scrolls 6 to completion. If only because it is, like, it couldn't really be more related to my content as far as, like, new stuff goes. It would be, it'd be, like, the one, like, popularity wave that I'm, like, absolutely in on. Because I think it would also be, like, huge news. Like, in the gaming sphere, I should say. Rip Mal's gotta try one of my 36-hour continuous hell shifts. Every game I've seen on this stream has been old enough to drink. Yeah, for the most part. I think, if you want to be strict about it, Ivalice Chronicles, I played the remaster of Final Fantasy Tactics instead of the original, or like an emulated version of the original. But that's like that's an exception, and also not like it's a fairly faithful remake, so it's not like it's not like I went and played the new Tomb Raider games or something, you know? I was up for almost 5 days once from pain. Shit got weird. See, that's insane to me. I've had I've never been awake for like that long. I think the longest I've been awake in one like before actually getting to sleep is probably like in the 40-hour range. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like being up for like 40 hours. That's when I was like, okay, I'm like really tired. I need to go to bed now. But like my brother told me stories about going to RASP, and like they were so sleep deprived. He told me a story about like following some roster number through the woods, and then he like cleared his eyes, he blinked or something, and then suddenly the fucking guy was gone, and he's like, what the fuck, where is this guy? And he's like, I was following a hallucination. I work 2 full-times, both have 12-hour shifts, and often on weekends when I have to go straight from one to the next, then back. Holy shit, bro. That's insane. 36-hour hell shift, indeed. The song is a banger, Rag. We should make it a new wind down tune. Is this the... Hold on. This is already the wind down tune. What the fuck? Not anything that bothers him. Oh, food. Shut the fuck up. Elder Scrolls 6 will make Skyrim be appreciated like Morrowind. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like it would be a really bad thing. The thing is, I do appreciate Skyrim. Like, I think it's... a lot of people are quick to be like, oh, Skyrim bad, because it's like the latest one and it does a lot of things different. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot you can criticize with it, but I think that saying Skyrim bad is a little bit too reductive. It's mostly different as far as I'm concerned, which, like, it's different in ways that I would rather it not be, but it's not, I wouldn't, I find it difficult to be like, oh, this is a strict downgrade. Because, like, oh, man, like the, fucking, the, holy shit, words? Like, one of the criticisms that I have of it is that there's not, the difference between an axe, a sword, and a hammer is really, like, minute and kind of pointless. And that was also true back in, like, Daggerfall. And it's like, they improved it in, like, Morrowind, and then it kind of, they homogenized it again as time went on. And then it's, like, there's other smaller things. It's the big ones are like it's not an RPG anymore arguments that I've heard, which, oh god, the topic of what is an RPG is such a fucking annoying one. I bet even if Elder Scrolls 6 is a masterpiece with deep exploration and esoteric lore, engaging gameplay, meaningful roleplay, and customization, people would still say Morrowind is better. I mean, yeah, the cult of Morrowind is strong. Don't get me wrong. I think that if you're a diehard Morrowind fan, there's not really anything else that's out there like Morrowind. Like, I remember having difficulty trying to find anything like those games in when I first was like getting into, like, not even like first getting into RPGs, but like I thought about it one day. I'm like, huh, how many other like first-person RPGs are there that like Skyrim? And it's like, it's basically Elder Scrolls, and then Fallout, like the Bethesda Fallouts, if you want to, if you're more general, like on first-person RPG stuff. Like there are others, but I can't think of them. There's like a Tainted Grail now. Ocarina of Time is my favorite RPG. I know what you meant, Fuda. I know what you meant. Rag has never shown him playing Skyrim, so he's never played it, so how can we know if he doesn't stream it? That's actually not true. There is gameplay of me playing Skyrim. If you go back to one of my oldest videos, where I talk about necromancy a lot. And, like, it is a really shit video, but it's still up. Is it the end of stream already? No, Trolky, we're just beginning, and I'm just talking a lot. I started talking a lot. I got myself yapping. Good thing it won't be that. Oh my god. I'm willing to say right now that Oblivion and Morrowind are better than Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, I think it's fine to have a healthy amount of skepticism, especially with how Bethesda has dropped the ball in over the last decade. Like a decade and a half, honestly. Like, the last thing that I remember being excited for was I was probably excited for Fallout 4, but I remember it came out and it didn't really grab me then, and I didn't care for it when I eventually tried it even later. So you know, I'd say it's been a while since I was like super excited for something new from Bethesda. Michael Kirkbride and Kodo is the direction towards which the series should go, in my honest opinion. I mean, maybe? I don't know. I kind of... maybe this is just because I'm like an old man. I kind of wish that there would be more like Daggerfall stuff, but I guess I have Wayward Realms to look forward to on that front. Skyrim sold 1 billion copies and no one sat around thinking, hey, maybe we should make more of these. I mean, they did eventually. Like I mentioned Tainted Grail Avalon or whatever. Fall of Avalon, that's the one. And like there's stuff that's like similar, but nothing that isn't quite the same, right? Because like I remember looking at is there a way I can look at this? If I go to Steam, if I go single player, can I just tag a bunch of add a bunch of tags together and be like, okay, what fits? Genres. Oh god. There's strategy RPG, MMO RPG, JRPG, action RPG. That's the one we're probably looking for. We look at action RPGs. Like, a lot of the stuff is like Elden Ring, Souls-like stuff. There's ARPGs, like proper action RPGs in the vein of like of Diablo. Path of Exile 2 is the big one that's showing up here. Fallout 4 is probably the closest thing that we have to Skyrim. But then like all of these other games are like they're third person, or they have some other thing that they're doing that is just not quite the same. I'm curious why it seems like this is such a difficult thing to develop for. Because like it's not the first time, like Deus Ex I think technically falls into a similar category, but it's also much more structured. Like, it has RPG elements, but it's not really open world RPG. It has like set levels and stuff. It's very, very interesting to me from a like a business standpoint. I'm curious why it's so why it is that way. If you enjoyed Necromancy, you'll love Arcanum. Oblivion is meh at best. Disagree. Closure. I love Fallout 4. It's not perfect, but it's worth playing at least once max. Maybe that'll be a game I stream at some point. Cause like I have tried to play Fallout 4 and it just hasn't clicked for me. Like what was the last time I tried to play it was 2 years ago. Maybe my perspective has changed even more since then. Deus Ex is an immersive sim. I'm aware it has like it's not literally an RPG. It's more like Thief. I played a lot of Thief as well. And like Thief was similar. It scratched a similar itch, but it's a different itch, you know? It had that, what do they call it? Gaslight fantasy, I think is the term they used. Where it wasn't quite steampunk, and then Thief 2, it was definitely steampunk. If I had been Bethesda, what I would have done is keep supporting Skyrim constantly and releasing DLC after DLC, new quests, new maps, expanded it's practically printing money. Well, but if you did that, you would have to make high quality content, and all I can think of is that they would release. I like that Skyrim kind of ended. I wouldn't want any Bethesda game, any of them, Skyrim, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, fucking Oblivion, I wouldn't want any of those to be like permanently like, oh, we're constantly getting another DLC and another thing, because that does it changes my perspective on the games. Like, to me, that's the territory of like MMOs, you know? 2 words, the Oblivion Killer. Oh, two worlds, the Oblivion Killer. That's another one. Like, 2 Worlds, I think, do I own that one? I think I do. Yeah, 2 Worlds, Epic Edition. Like, this is another one that I looked into because I was curious. And, again, it's like, it's third person, which already, in my mind, like, the first person perspective is such an important aspect of the Elder Scrolls games to me. Like, that is why I was so personally interested in it, because I like the first-person perspective. I think that's my personal favorite way to play, like, any of these kinds of games. And when games are not made for it, then it's like, okay, well, I can deal with it. Like, I liked Baldur's Gate still. I liked Fallout 1. It's just not the same, and it's not what I wanted out of my RPGs. Paradox Interactive has got that down to a science. Hearts of Iron 4, Crusader Kings 3, or Stellaris are all pretty much the 3rd or 4th sequel of a game. But this point at this point for other studios. Hi Rag, what is this? The yapping stream? It's not the yapping stream. We're gonna do some story. Let's actually let me boot the game up. Fallout 4 is the last Bethesda game I'd say is good, and that's only in terms of gameplay and mechanics. Story was dog shit. Well, yeah, the story is kind of insane. That was one of the first things that took me out of the story, is like immediately having my wife killed and then being like, okay, I have to find my son, I guess. But it wasn't, like, I didn't feel like I thought Fallout 3 did that much better, where it's like, okay, I've grown up with my dad, and then my dad disappears. I guess I'm gonna go look for my dad. I liked that a lot better than the way they did Sean. And then my favorite is the courier. I like just being a random schmo who showed up. Arx Fatalis scratches the Bethesda itch. Amazing game. That's one that I've been intending to play for a while. I booted it. That's one I booted up. I was it Arx Liberatus? I got that installed and so that it would like play nice. At least I tried to. I don't remember if I was successful. I'd have to probably fresh install, double check it and everything. Ooh, my dad got me 2 Worlds one random day because it was like $5 on a bargain bin, and it just happened to be around GameStop. It was total trash, but it killed a few days. I'd be curious. I'd be curious to play. Where the fuck game? Drakengard. There it is. I'd be curious to play 2 Worlds just because I'm curious. Like, this is the Oblivion killer. Like, what game could they have put that on to
Square Enix?
To be so confident in it, and then have it flop so spectacularly. The only thing I'd say it's competing with is Starfield, and I'm sorry to say that I bought that full price first day. You bought Starfield full price first day? I'd made the decision not to purchase Starfield after one of my best friends, he bought the game, and then he told me that you were the Spaceborn or whatever. Like, half of the powers are like dragon shouts, essentially. Which, to me, is like a really funny idea. I find that very amusing, but it looked like Fallout 4 to me. it kind of looked the same to me. I mean, those games are 3rd and 4th sequels practically by these DLCs. Other studios would have done full sequel releases at that price. I'm sure. I don't play map games though, so I'm a bit divorced from all of that. I don't like that's not a business model that I am particularly familiar with beyond MMOs. And I feel like in my mind MMOs are kind of their own thing. You know, 2 Worlds is it isn't the insane dog shit people say it is. It's decent. I'm sure it is. But it's like any of the other, like, there's dozens of games, like the whole era of Halo killers, right? It's like when we had what do they call them? Doom-likes? Not even. It wasn't Doom-like. It was something else. That's words that are escaping me at the moment. But it's like we had like a whole thing for things that were like that. Like, just it's what was it? There was like Time Splitters is not the one. It's like Split or something. I don't remember. I'm a bit divorced. Shut up. You can very clearly see what they were going for with 2 Worlds. They wanted a similar looking RPG to Oblivion, but with more realistic mechanics, still including magic, of course. Interesting. Still including magic, but they wanted to be more realistic, huh? I watched like a 4-hour video on 2 Worlds that went through the whole game. It's decent, and it's not at all like Oblivion. Ended up being completely clunky and barely playable until you realize that you can combine 2 of the same item over and over to constantly buff its stats and break the game. Doom clones, that's the one. Like Rise of the Triad and Duke Nukem 3D. Yes, Doom clone is the term I was looking for. Like, we had Doom clones, and then there were Halo killers. You know, it's like, oh, this is the game that's gonna make Halo obsolete or whatever. And it never was, because Halo was a kick-ass game. And trying to market your whole game based on, oh, we're a better version of this game, was like flawed from the outset. Let's see, how bad is this? Very bad. We gotta kill all of these dudes. Actually, let me see. We have... Oh god, I gotta remember my controls! It's not been that long since I played. We might as well use the Hunter's Joy, right? That was like an actually decent weapon. I just need to make sure I kill the archers.
From whence does it come?
From whence does it come? Oh, from thence does it come. Forsooth, we must accelerate post-haste into the maw of mine enemies. Oh, no! Whatever shall we do? Kill. There's a lot of you, motherfuckers. You know, I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't mistime my my heavy attacks. Fuck. Hey Rag, are you streaming in when are you streaming 2K16 story mode? Fucking never. Sports games are one of the things that I actually, like, I actively dislike. Like, not that they're, like, inherently bad or anything like that. It's just something I do not give a shit about. I have never cared about any sports team ever. Not even for, like esports or anything like that. Like, the closest I came to caring was... like, one person who was a streamer, was Dyrus, I want to say, on Team Solo Mid, back in Season 3 of League of Legends. That was the last time I cared about any fucking, any fucking esport or anything of the sort. A light. Oh my god.
Light? What is this voice trying to tell us?
His voice is trying to tell us that she's hearing things, and she's probably not stable.
I am already dead. Where this body drops and rots is of no matter now.
I'm curious how do we level this guy up? Do we just have to get kills with him? I played Starfield and there are definitely things in there that could have been good, but Bethesda is bloated and designers can't talk to each other IRL. The idea of multiverses is cool. You think so? I've always been kind of multiverse averse. Like, I think they can be done well, but I don't like them. Like, ironically, I think the multiverse style that I like the most is probably just the bullshit that they do in, like, Rick and Morty, where it's just like, yeah, there's a million different versions that are basically exactly the same. So it's totally pointless. But that's probably born from me not liking the concept, really. Like, it seems... It's too easy. It seems too easy to, like, cop out on it. Evening, Raggers. How you doing? Yick. By the way, Rag, comments on your VOD were still disabled. Yeah, I have no idea how to turn them back on. I've looked into them a little bit. I'm not super concerned about comments on VODs. I guess.
In these times, faith is all we have.
But I've not done it manually. It might have something to do with the it's not copyright strikes. What is it? Like the thing, fucking ranged enemies. It might have something to do with the fucking like fact that I get like oh, you need to, you can edit this video to like be allowed, what is it, creator music, some bullshit, some license I can purchase to like run ads on them, but I don't run ads on the VODs. At least not like not ones that I've like said, hey, I'm going to monetize this. Oh my god. That's not what I wanted to do. We have so many of these guys to kill. I only like the Red Sox because my family does. Also the sports team I'm actually attached to at the Olympics when Team USA plays. That's basically the extent of how much I care about sports. Like, oh, how's the USA doing in the Olympics? Kicking ass? Sick. Awesome. The Empire will not let us die easily. Tell Ragged I said hi. Hello, Steve. How are you doing? Oh yeah, what about water sports? Ew. Hey, Rag, is there a stream right now? No, there's no stream. You can go to bed, bro. Ugh. I hate the sword. Well, not the sword. I hate the archers. They disappoint me. You must be a million miles behind, chat. Yes, but I'm also like, it's because the game is requiring a lot more attention. God damn it. Kill. Rag has pronouns now. What? Since when do I have pronouns? What do you mean? Where's this coming from? There are some cool parts in Starfield, like the main bad guy going in your base and killing your fiends. How is he so good? Well, he's done this in like several dozen other different universes. I mean, I guess that's one way to explain, like, he's super competent, I suppose. Meanwhile, I only care about sports if someone gets hurt. Same with racing. I think watching races can be kind of interesting. And a friend of mine was really into F1 for a while. So I watched a few races with, like, quite a few races with him. And, like, I want to say that was 2024. Okay, dude. Just bing bing bonk me. Well, why don't you? I hate these guys, dude. Oh. I would like to be able to see my enemies. That would be ideal for being able to kill them. Jarvis below. Jarvis below? Friends. Also, he does it because he's taking out a competition, because he's bored out of his mind with the multiverse, so he hunts the most dangerous game now. See, that seems... I mean, it's interesting, I guess, but I guess I don't have the context of the game, I guess, is like the big thing right now. Like, it just kind of sounds like he's just a dick, honestly. Sadly, Starfield thing doesn't work well. You can't actually interact with the system. Yes, he is. He admits as much. Alright, well. I suppose it was no great mystery then. He's like, yeah, no, I figured I'm being an asshole. I just got a little bored, you know. This whole immortality thing, you know, is a little crazy. But you try being alive for 500 years and never taking a life. You start to understand guys like Am.
It comes from an imperial jail.
But to what creature does it belong?
To what creature does it belong?
It belongs to me. Alright, we got... As we got to have a little...
Yes, the voice comes from this jail. Go with caution.
Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. Are we gonna make progress tonight? I'm gonna be so sad if I did all that grinding and still am not able to beat this level. Because this doesn't even seem... We're not even, like, halfway through the game. Bonk. I've been told that I have a task to make caramelized white chocolate. Because apparently that's supposed to be pretty tasty. And I'm not gonna lie, that seems like a lot of work for not a lot of reward. Oh no. Hate, let me tell you how much I've come to hate since I began to live. Ah, the Am hate monologue. It's the best. You mentioned Am, so I had it copy-pasted. Rag, if I can guess your first name, can I pick the next game? No, because I will not confirm or deny my first name if you fucking guess it. You're free to guess all you want, but you will not get a confirmation from me one way or the other. Rag, my YouTube app is running like shit. Can you fix it? No. I cannot help you. I cannot help your YouTube app. I'm sorry. Unplug it, Sar. I was just explaining how the NPC has chosen to die in Starfield, so I didn't mention that one. I mentioned it. Could you read that in Steiner's voice? What, the fucking hate monologue? Rah, Drakengard! How you doing, Cobalt De Leon? We're hopefully gonna make some progress finally. Uh-oh. Nuh-uh. There we go. Fuck you, ranged dickhead. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking shoot at you because I'm a fucking asshole. His first name is Obama. I don't know, man. I think Am was onto something, torturing those folks for hundreds of years. I mean, when you get bored enough, maybe torture is like the only thing that does it. You're like, damn, I'm so bored right now. I wish I had some creature or something that I could inflict suffering upon. Rag's full legal Ragnarok is Ragnarok 311. His full legal name is Ragnarok 311. He has 4 names like a weirdo. Complains about ranged enemies, uses magic. Yes! Because I am not a ranged enemy. I am a melee enemy with a single ranged option that I have to charge up. Honestly, if you're an NPC complaining about my hit, my kit, the thing you would complain about is probably the fact that I have infinite hit stun, and you have to like super armor through it if you want to be able to hit me with any consistency. His name is clearly Ragnarok. Most common male name is Muhammad, so probably that. And those crossbowmen only have a single ranged option too. They've only got one option, period. And it's way more annoying for me because I'm the player. Shrugs and lurks. How you doing, Taran? Sorry. Time to lurk with Rag. Oh, fuck. Arlen Ellison seemed like a man filled with righteous indignation. I get the impression Raggy channeled it. I get the impression he channeled that into voice acting Ham. Is that the guy who did the game? What was it? That I have no mouth and I must scream like game, direct game. Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
This area is under control of the Empire.
Arlen Ellison wrote the game and voice acted Am, yes. Interesting. See, I did not know that. Well, we're gonna go around this thing anyway. Kill! He dies. Also, the main bad guy is the one of the two people who have access to the multiverse. The other guy is a priest in our universe and chill. That guy wants you dead because he doesn't want a third. Arlen also wrote the original book. Did he? Wait, book? Isn't it a short story? I say short story, it's like... Maybe it's like a novella or something. What's up? Don't tell him it's me. Holy shit, it's him. Fucking crossbowman. Crossbowmen are gonna be the death of me. The other guy keeps coming back when killed, so it's not fun. The original story is like 14 pages or something. Interesting. The original story only takes 15 to 30 minutes to read, apparently. The game takes 1 to 8 hours. I would like to think, if you have the original author on the game, that the game would be more a more complete experience. I haven't read the short story through. I'm mostly tangentially aware of it and how the game is and like I've seen like like Civi's video on I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream, and I think I watched Wendigoon's video on, I believe it was Wendigoon. I realize this game looks pretty good. My phone always goes on the lowest resolution. Does it now? Why does it have you as a possible ban evader over on Twitch? Are you getting in trouble over here? Civi's video, that was a great one. I think his video was pretty good. I don't know the I always find it difficult to like accurately judge if a video is good. A video on a topic is good if I don't have like some familiarity with the source material. I found the video entertaining. Kill. Double checking some stuff about IHN mimes. I don't know what that is. I hope that's not something I have to know. I find you entertaining, Rag. Apparently a lot of people do, which is kind of nuts to me, but I'm glad people do because it lets me do this a lot more. Lets me justify it. The streams, the videos, all of it. Oh my god. I think this is my biggest complaint about these target enemies, is just that they're so fucking tanky. And like, yeah, we're not using our literal best weapons. But this is the third chapter. And I can only imagine that they get tougher from here. Like, unless this game's difficulty curve is extremely flat, I guess. Where it just, like, your actual, like, progress through the game doesn't change the difficulty much, which might be the case. I'm watching you on 2 screens right now. I'm 2 for 1 right now, baby. Hell yeah. I think maybe you're supposed to use your dragon more. I mean, I would be tempted to believe that if it wasn't for the fact that these guys are so difficult to kill with magic. Like, maybe those other guys who were around the edge, I could see being the case. But also the fact that we just get knocked off so easily by all the fucking archers that are around. I don't know, it's probably all skill issues. Like, I'd be 100% willing to buy that, like, I'm just bad at the game. But man. These guys also just have 1,000,000 health. This kind of grind gameplay would be when I boot up Wii mod? I don't know what Wii mod is. Maybe your dragon's damage is falling behind since you take out a lot of those Grim Reaper ones. I mean, maybe? But, like, we've done all of the, like, I don't see how he'd be falling behind, or the dragon would be falling behind when we've done most of the missions that require it. Like, am I intended to go back and grind the dragon as well? Wiimote is a cheat engine. Oh. Rag, have you really not slept yet? Correct. Ah, bastards. Turn on one-hit kills just to get through it. I'm generally averse to even using emulator tools like save states and shit. Like, I don't blame people who do, because there are a lot of games that do shit like this that's just fucking annoying and irritating. But I want to be able to talk about the games in at least in a way that's at least comparable to the original experience. I know that there's a lot of things that emulation ends up changing. Like, I think it was mentioned that one of the attacks on hardware would lag the screen or some shit. And like that, I'm not like gonna go out of my way to recreate something like that. You don't really have to grind the dragon at least that much. I mean, it's the only enemy that the dragon was giving the only enemy in the air that was giving us trouble with the dragon was those fucking scythe-wielding dudes. And I'm not sure how much of that is just, like, I didn't know how to fight them, so they're this new, big, scary enemy. Versus how much of that is, like, just the game having a lot of fucking bullet sponges, essentially. Oh, come on. I do find that this magic is much easier to use on the guys who punish you for using magic. Because, like, you still have some of your invincibility left when you manage to when the attack comes back to bite you. Come on. Like there. Both of those attacks went straight through me and didn't hit me at all, even though they absolutely should have. Presumably because I was still, like, a little bit invincible. I am really hoping that this is the last dude.
Harry, the voice changes. It becomes
faint, does it?
faint.
We have to hurry to the voice. How else will we know what they're thinking? So is this still finishing up the last bit of grinding, or is this story? Wasn't paying attention. This is a story. We're actually making progress. We haven't died yet, which is a massive improvement over where we were last time we did this level. Nice. Nice, we got a little extra HP. Killing these extra dudes just for extra health. Perfect, we're back to full. Now, I'm going to pray that this target is just like a walk here and we end. Oh boy.
The voice is close. Not long now.
Bonk with sword. I think maybe you're meant to use the dragon more. One day a developer said, what if you could roll? I don't like hot chips. You don't really have to grind the dragon at least that much. Rag, someone drove a forklift into the wall again? Well, why didn't you handle that? It was your responsibility. Why didn't you handle that? We're level 19. We're level 20. We have 197 health. We got way more health than we had before. Hunter's Joy is now level 3. Damage increased again. I'm not gonna lie. The damage on this one is probably going to be lacking forever. Unless level 4, like, brings it up to fucking 10 or something, I'm not super excited about the damage on that one. That said, it's really... the low damage makes it really good for farming health 4. Ooh, okay. Off to go see family. Good luck, Rag. Have a good one, Taran. Have fun with family. Good job, Rag. You did it. Thank you. Alright, there's the target's over there, but like, what if I explore it a little bit? What if there's What if there's something to find? I was 100%... Hold on, actually. No, nothing in there. I am curious what the point of these sections is. Like, why change the camera angle and force me to walk around this area? I don't suppose there's a weapon or something maybe I can pick up? I just stopped in to wish you a great day. Thank you, Wanderer of the Lost. I hope you have a great day as well. Surely there's a reason behind doing this. Ah! What did I find? Ah ha ha! My hunch was right. There was a weapon to find. Is there more than one to find? If I recall, there is a weapon here. I don't think so. Whatever, we found another weapon.
You too have a packed beast. What is your name?
Adios.
Adios, huh?
You surrendered your womb.
Damn.
Tell me, are there any children here?
Fear not, they have been evacuated.
So there are none here. A pity. They're so sweet.
Huh. She gave up her womb.
But an adult will suffice.
Get back, elf.
What the fuck? Are we gonna, like, mind control her ass to stop her from fucking eating us?
This locked spell will hold her, but for how long I cannot say. I will take her with me for her own good, as well as for others around her.
So this is what you call human kindness.
Is that a thing we say? Human kindness? I don't think I've ever heard that phrase uttered before in my life.
So pretty.
So... what's her deal? Yes, I've heard it many times. Adios, muchachos. Bish bringing a new meaning to the term baby teeth. Oh god. Spirit's blood. And we got wolf's plague. We're getting a lot of spears. Ooh.
So the dragon grows stronger, and as pact partner, you too grow stronger, Cain.
Dragon leveled up. We're gonna equip this. This spear is good. So I'm gonna keep. I keep that one equipped. How much does this one still need? 308. And the only other stuff is gonna be the Wolf's Plague and Comet Dance. This thing does a lot of damage. 16, it needs 250 kills. Damn, it almost does as much as this one does maxed out, but the magic's a little different, I'd imagine. I appreciate you, Ragnarok, throwing one for your human kindness. Yes, I've heard it many times. Are you fucking with me? I've never heard human kindness before. You'll find out. I can't fix her, and that's okay. I can't fix her, but she can make me worse. Someone mentioned the dragon's level is linked to story. Term comes from Shakespeare in Macbeth, where Lady Macbeth talks about milk of human kindness in reference to her husband being too kind and merciful. Ariosh is, you'll find out. Oh, fuck. Does she eat the kids? She's hungry? It does seem like she's pretty fucking hungry. Like, what's the deal with that? I don't want to get et. So there's only one map on that one. I guess we go to the Winter Wastelands. Is her crime like cannibalism or something? What the fuck? Betrayal. Betrayed. Betrayal. I love Evil Fae. I wish I could join the Unseelie Court. The Unseelie Court? So, Leonard has Fairy. Ariosh has Salamander and Undine. Yeah, let's try Ariosh.
So pretty.
I don't know if I can actually like level up meaningfully. How many do I need? Explanation. 308. So we're probably just gonna use Hunter's Joy until 308. She's an elf. Gnata Gnome. I'm Gnata Gnelf. I'm Gnata Gnoblin. I'm a gnome.
That smell.
That smelly smell.
Another dragon?
Ah, yep.
Inuart.
With a dragon? That means you have made a pact.
Furiae, come with me. There is nothing to fear. The world will be better now. You need not be the only sacrifice.
He has been broken.
I'm not weak anymore, Kayam. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm strong now.
Ooh, dude, it's because you gave up your will or whatever.
I traded my songs for strength, Kayam. I can protect you now, Furiae.
But she liked your songs, bro. You're not supposed to change for the hose.
That face, Kayam. I can see the scorn in your eyes.
I've killed so many people.
Sacrifice your own sister in the service of revenge!
Okay, you don't need to call me out like that, okay, bro? Ooh, we're getting an actual cutscene. Ooh, his eyes are awful red. His dragon looks sick, though. I like that the priest dude is like, bro, you should not get in between these two. Oh no. He's getting flashbacks. Oh no. Wait, is this the same dragon? It's certainly doing his dragon the same way. Our dragon just leveled up, dude. You can't kill it that quickly. Damn. I don't know what you were chanting there, but... Inuart, bro. That might be your girlfriend, but that is my sister.
Welcome to a world without song.
Oh shit. What does that mean? A world without song? Damn. He dropped his fucking harp. The one-liners in this game go so damn hard. Welcome to a world without song. Cocked, I'd never let a man steal my place inside my sister's
When Ingvar
mouth.
turned his sword on me, I felt no compassion or mercy, not even fear. No, only anger filled my heart.
Well, that's a
What
feeling
right
I
do
can relate
have
to.
Preach to others now.
None. You should join me on the warpath. Want to kill, like, hundreds of people about it? That's the only kind of therapy I know. That's the only kind of therapy that works for me. We are definitely equipping... That's already equipped. Did I must have hallucinated getting yet another weapon. I think I assumed that the fucking... What is it called? That the harp would be another weapon, but it never showed up. Just equip the harp. Just like Rag and his sister. I don't have a sister. Subhuman hordes march towards the Imperial lands.
Approaches.
I'm curious what leveling up our dragon actually does. Is it just even more, like fireballs? Because I'm down for it if that's the case, but...
We must go to the Imperial lands first. Now go and scatter the enemy before you.
Ooh, wait, she's on board now. She's on board with my wanton slaughter of the enemy. Maybe we were right all along? Maybe it's okay when I do it. Kill them all!
One who enters a pact is willing to exchange the irreplaceable for great power.
Okay.
The dark clouds of hate are gathering in my heart.
They're gathering in mine too. Are you sure you don't want to kill anybody about it? I'm totally down with helping you out in that regard, man. All we need to do is find a good place, some suitable murder targets. Like we can do this. We can work through this issue together. I believe in us. Not just you. I believe in me and my ability to help you.
Were the elves attacked so that they could no longer guard the seal?
Is that the simplest explanation?
The seeds of resurrection appear when the world ends. So say the legends.
The world is ending, you say? I wonder if that's related at all to anything that I care about. Surely not. Wait, actually? Let's see, if I do this... How much did that do? Kind of a lot, actually. Oh god. Entirely on me. I was like not looking at...
If the cross is lost. Could this be the end?
What if it is the end of glory? Are you gonna hang on the moment of truth? Alright, I need to hit the sack. Rest well, C.R. Smith. Shoddy, drag on my dragoon till I chime. I fucking love that. That's so cool. You can use it twice. Yeah, but I don't want to just blow it immediately.
The seeds of resurrection. Gods, gold creatures. Pieces to cut off the puzzle.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we're a lot more clueless about all of this than we should be. Not like as players, like as characters. I feel like the people in this world should know more about what the fuck's going on than I do. And it doesn't seem like that's the case. Living in this world must suck, having to cut down dozens of men while this music plays just to get groceries. We just have to wait for the music to end. I don't know what the problem is. How far away are these guys who are over here? Are you planning on playing all 3 Drakengard games or just the first one? I'm planning on playing Drakengard and the Nier series in release order. I've been doing the same with like Final Fantasy for a while. So, like I'm not going to like completely abandon Final Fantasy and like switch over to playing a bunch of Drakengard and Nier. But I am kind of curious to see where this goes. So I do have intentions on completing those games as well. I'll see. I'll make a final decision on the matter. I say final decision. I make decisions on that as I complete the games primarily. So like if something happens and I decide I fucking hate this game near the end of it, which I don't think is particularly likely. Generally, if I'm enjoying a game midway through, I like it most of the rest of the way. There might be like something that pisses me off or whatever, but like I'm so glad the enemy deaths and the flying levels are just as loud as on hardware. It's so funny. Are later Drakengard games any better? I haven't played 2, as Yoko Taro had no direction or input on it. 2, that's what I've been hearing. So, my understanding is that Nier is connected to one of the endings of this game. So, hypothetically, I could go from this game to Nier.
We must halt their advance. Our army is overwhelmed.
Yeah? Well, I don't wanna. But I am legitimately curious about the rest of the series as well. New free expedition. Not disparaging the game, it's just not my cup of tea. I wonder if there'll be a Rafa roof portion. There fucking better not be. You have no idea how much damage that one section did to my opinion of Final Fantasy Tactics.
Can you scatter their army?
Like I still like Final Fantasy Tactics because it's an amazing game. But make no mistake, the Rafa section fucking like almost ruined it for me. It is not often that I intentionally kill my own NPC ally for literally no benefit. It was strictly a negative thing to have done. But it made my heart feel better. Because she deserved it. This, still only takes the 1 bar, so that's fine.
The Empire is gathering its forces for a final battle.
Is it now?
We need your help, Kaim.
Yeah, you do. You can't do fucking anything without me. I know because I made sure of it.
I cannot help but feel concern for the goddess. I think you worry as well, Kaim.
Treasure chest! Treasure chest! Treasure chest! Treasure chest? Treasure chest. 3 is better in terms of gameplay and even weirder in terms of story. Interesting. Nier is from a 3 ending, not 1. I will wait patiently for my Final Fantasy X fix, but I am hyped. That is the one that we have been hyping for a while. Drakengard 3 feels closer to Nier. Brown Nut's supposed to be a myth, but this track makes me want to poop my pants. Skill issue, I don't know what to tell you. Goblins are pouring in from the Western Valley. Wipe them out before they can join up with other forces. Goblins, eh? Drakengard's 3 story is very interesting, and the intoners are a cool concept. You definitely need to like Yoko's fever dream writing to enjoy it, though. Well, I enjoy fever dream writing. Ooh. I see, okay.
So many subhuman soldiers. We would do well to kill as many as we can, Kaim.
I think it's very interesting that there has been a very, like, noticeable and deliberate shift in Kaim's allies, and, like, what they're, like, the tone that they're taking. The dragon is more on board with killing.
Does the spilling of the blood of so many amuse you so?
Hell yeah, it does. This shit's funny as fuck.
Stare too much at the back of your shield, and you may begin to forget the enemy.
I don't think that's how the saying goes, but fucking... yeah, rocket, I guess. Drakengard 3 story is very interesting, and the 10 is the only one I played properly, but I do believe it slaps, and I'm looking forward to it.
Stop the advance.
They're the center of the wastelands, huh? Does this mean I'm able to, like, fail some of these things? Like, if I just go ahead and kill all of these dudes... Interesting, so this is an ice thing. We got orcs and goblins. I'm curious what the deal is with the elf girl. Going from the difficulty of the desert to the goblins is a weird difficulty curve. I think I'm not sure what the deal is with it. I don't feel particularly pressed for time. I guess I don't really know how much how many objectives there are gonna be. So this could, like, taking all this extra time to go clear this other area out might be a bad idea. Character writing is very dark in Drakengard 1, and I appreciate how unique the world setting is. I do think it's pretty cool. I'm very curious how we're gonna, like, learn more about the different characters. Because, like, I feel like we've gotten a decent amount of characterization for Kaim, mostly through listening to how others are, like, reacting to him. Like, oh, you kill so many people, rah, rah, rah. But, like, it feels very much like we're not the ones in control, like Kaim is in control. I don't know, it's very... It's kind of difficult to explain. Because, like, we know very little about, like, the priest, or our two allies now who we've recruited. Like, I should say comparatively little. But even with Kaim, like, we know he's a real angry guy who relishes in slaughter.
The goddess, her feelings for you are special.
Yeah.
What good is that knowledge to you?
What good is it to me? The elf girl's deal. I mean, what else would you call it? Like, all we've seen from her, really, is that she's kind of nuts. She made a deal with the two pack beasts, and then, like, she tried to, like, I guess eat our face or something. I'm very curious what the fuck was going on with her. I'm so glad you're catching on, Reg. I love how the translation was done for this game. There's some stuff that was worse handled. A worse handled translation could have bungled, or would have changed or bungled. It's not lost on me that we're, like, seeing these people right after some big thing has happened to them.
Monster, what manner of excuse is that?
Like, we haven't seen, like, we didn't see what the guy who... The first ally. We didn't see what happened to him. We just saw, like, burning building, and then he felt really guilty about it. It seemed to imply that he wasn't home when it happened. Or that if he... so, like, it implies that he wasn't home when it happened. Whether that means that he knew and didn't tell anybody and fled beforehand, you know, to use the opportunity to save his own skin, or like what exactly happened there is a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure. Didn't this translation actively change certain things, like one character in specific? You'll probably not guess what it means. I mean, probably not. I'm not particularly good at, like, guessing all of those kinds of things. I think it's fun to try. And I often throw, like, 80 things at a wall and maybe one of them sticks. But, like, that's, like, accuracy by volume.
Should the elves be lost,
None shall be
none shall
around.
remain to protect the temple's seal.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do then? The goddess Furii will have to carry an even heavier burden. And I don't know if you've seen her, she's kind of a frail little girl. Oh no! Whatever shall we do?
Drive the finishing blow into their retreating backs. Ye gods, is our cause just?
I like that he's realizing that he's a little more bloodthirsty. I'm curious what exactly that's gonna mean for him. Is he gonna have, like, mad survivor's guilt or something? Or, like, PTSD from all the goblins he fucking nuked? God, that's so cool. Murder, murder, murder. I thought they didn't change that one specific character, Kingra. I might be bugging because I actively checked JP sources while playing to make sure I was getting all the info. Maybe I should be doing something like that. That seems like it would be really tedious, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good enough at reading JP to be able to pick that stuff apart.
Bodies pile higher, even as the flowers on the graves wither.
Good. Alright, this is gonna kick us out of the level. They're flying toward the snow plane. Let none escape. You know what? Let's try to be lore accurate. We're gonna make sure we kill all of them. Can we? No, it's just gonna.
I understand your passion, but should you slaughter with such reckless abandon?
Absolutely. 167 kills for us. Dragon gets another few kills. I checked the manual and it does give a little backstory for the allies. We obtained the weapon Fang's Glaive. Greed's venom, huh? Well, that's a new type of weapon. All the combat music loops are horrible. Yeah, I don't think any. I think the loops are just kind of awful in general. They have not been... Like, I like the songs individually. I think it's fine. I don't like having to listen to it for... fucking ever. Man, these guys are kind of hard to kill with the... Hard to kill. They're kind of more dangerous with the sword. Or I can just stun lock them before they even get in range. Surely there's a weapon around, right? You wouldn't put me on a thin path with no weapon. Burninating the people. Burninating the townsfolk. Final Fantasy has just an over-the-top soundtrack, makes others look lesser. Final Fantasy has kind of spoiled me with music, I think. Getting to listen to, like, masterpieces from Nobuo Uematsu is a fucking wonderful privilege. There are others as well, but that's the name that sticks out to me. Pig dudes. I think it's interesting that they're not called like orcs or anything like that. They're called subhumans. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. This game is basically a help me budget meme. $5 put into the soundtrack. Someone who is good at economy, tell me how to budget this. Maybe maybe spend less on I don't even what did they put a bunch of money into for this game? I can see it being like story maybe. Put a bunch of money into the writing.
Your parents were killed by a dragon?
Yeah.
So, to the Empire, the goddess will be there.
Are we just now sharing our backstory with the dragon? A man whose parents were murdered by a dragon. A dragon who feels nothing but contempt for mankind. A chasm of distrust between them. The two battle the Imperial army. Can they be allies only in war? Yeah, probably. I still hate this weapon. This weapon makes me upset. Drakengard is the best example of a game I have zero interest in playing, but I absolutely love the story and world to the point where I would almost prefer it was a book series instead of a game series. That's kind of interesting. I'm glad it's a game series because I like games and I don't read.
Your parents were killed by an Empire dragon. But you must not live only for revenge.
No, revenge is pretty much all that's on my mind, you know, 24/7, 365. That's all. I'm not a complicated guy. Cutscenes, VA work too. That's true. Yeah, cutscenes and VA work. That would be a good example of where the budget was put. How much, let me... How many kills do I need with the Hunter's Joy? 307? Alright, we're gonna use this. See if we can max this out. I don't know how many enemies are gonna be on this map, but we'll see. Oh no.
Relentless jackals, let my crimson fire clean the scourge.
Yeah, I'd love to let you do that. Unfortunately, I kind of have a desire to do some of the killing myself. Love the energy, though. I really appreciate that you put so much passion into your work, Miss Dragon Lady. A Drakengard remake would be sick. I mean, maybe? I'd have to see where the series went after this game, like gameplay-wise, to see if I'd agree with it. I could I could probably go with a just patching some of the enemies to not be super fucking tanky, or maybe upping the damage of some of the weapons, like at lower levels, and making higher level weapons feel like super cool. I'm noticing that there's what looks like blood or whatever. Oh wait, no, maybe that's just the hitting the enemies. Okay, never mind, I'm dumb. I thought that was coming from the thing. I was like, I haven't noticed that before.
Must we spend all our strength fighting common troops?
Yes. I know you hate it, but how else will I be able to personally kill everybody who's wronged me? See, I'm a man. I take responsibility for my own revenge. I'm not gonna outsource it to a dragon just because I have one at my disposal, okay? My revenge is my responsibility, and I will take it into my own hands and do it as I deem fit. Looks like Boogie said the N-word. Who? What? Oh, fucking Boogie 2988. Is that gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back?
I am being merciful. End your killing ways. No, I can give no more service.
Damn right you can't. Now pick up the sword. Hold on. There's still two groups of enemies over here. I can't very well leave two groups of enemies alive. It would be unprofessional. I will not have an incomplete revenge against the Empire. Gameplay-wise, it's drastically different due to the fact it's not trying to ape on Dynasty Warriors.
Soldiers' eyes
Ooh.
What has the cult of the Watchers done?
Tell me? Oh, okay. I'm not getting an answer. Because some of the things in this game are pretty, and I'm not just referring to one character. Part of me worries that if Drakengard ever did get a remake, things would be them changing things. Square Enix is kind of shit right now, trying to recover from crypto investment fails and scrap projects. I don't think they got the people and money to remake Drakengard. Yeah, I won't lie. I have never heard people like clamoring for a Drakengard remake. Like I've heard people like asking for other series.
War is a road that leads to no good future.
Okay, dude. Drakengard is not one of those series. I could see it being the. I could see a remake being like popular if the decision was made to do one. This is modern age we're talking about. People are too weak to handle certain things. No witnesses. It really is just the gameplay. Yeah, I imagine that this gameplay is probably repulsive to somebody who isn't willing to put up with a little bit of repetitiveness.
If the Empire is defeated and the world saved, then is even revenge a noble cause?
Do I have a just cause? Or am I doing it just cause? Think about it. It's kind of deep, right? I wouldn't be Drakengard without the pedophilic, incestuous, cannibalistic undertones. I mean... we haven't gotten to the fun parts. Oh god. Rag, you ever have a chewy spree? What a treat. What the fuck is a chewy spree? I've never heard of that. I have no idea what a chewy spree is. All I want is to kill this fucking guy. Come here, you. You don't get to run away from me. Away for 25 minutes, come back and it's the same song on the same part? Bro, the song is like 15 seconds long. You had like a greater than like fucking 7% chance for that to be the case. It's a good 15 seconds. It's just that it's the same 15 seconds for hours. Come on. They're sprees but chewy, and they are bomb as fuck. I don't know what a spree is. In this context, Charleston Chew is the best candy, and I've been craving one for ages. I don't think I've ever actually had a Charleston Chew. How many more of these fucking guys? I gotta kill 3 more of them? Oh my god. Oh. Oh, 100. We're gonna take this real quick. Let's see how... Well, the damage is improved, but it is not by that much. Actually, I take that back. We attack fast enough that it's a pretty big increase. This fucking weapon better be like... Better do a shitload of damage when I'm done with it.
Are those ogres? They're attacking the village.
Giant soldiers are rioting and attacking the village. These are stronger than the usual Imperial lackeys.
They will be living sacrifices for the Empire, just as your parents were.
Fuck. How did you know I would be arriving by dragon? Ooh, Cannot mount the dragon here. We're gonna... I'm gonna take these guys from the sky, I think. Never mind. Uh-oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad. Oh god. Kill? Okay. Kill. 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 Okay, is that all of the ranged all of the ranged groups? I hear arrows. These guys are a little dangerous, I think. Let's not fuck around too much with them, shall we? I did notice that there was a chest in there. And I want to grab it just in case it's a weapon. Probably a full health, though.
The leaders The leaders still live.
How the fuck can someone not know Spree? It's classic. I have literally never heard of it before in my life. Rag, I want to thank you for your phenomenal Daggerfall video vids. I've watched all the 40 minutes to 1 hour long videos like 6 times each. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I enjoy making them. Oh, I'm planning to get another one out before the end of the month. Hopefully, if I work hard, I can get it out before the end of the week. But I'm not gonna promise that. He's in the zone at the moment. I was in the zone. I needed to make sure I didn't fuck up and die against some guys that were really not that hard to die or to survive. Spree looks like off-brand Skittles. It's at least the chewy version.
Let me read its mind. The goddess, the empire, a fortress. A fortress? Where? Where under heaven? A scream? If that is the fairy's death cry, then the 3 seals have been broken.
Uh-oh.
Only one seal still remains. That is the goddess herself. Are we too late? We must fly to the lands of the Empire, and then find the fortress.
Damn right. Isn't Spree the same as Sweet Tarts? Oh hey, it's the Scaly Erotica game with the additional tags infant vor and pedophilia. I'm not sure what any of that means, and I'm afraid. I'm so scared of what the fuck that means. Fucking Spree misinfo, I can't. I'm terrified. So we have this one equipped. We don't have this equipped, but this one does so much work. People are so wild on Daggerfall. It's great. It's a good game. This one still needs another 143. $143. Oh, hold on. I was gonna take a sip.
To reach the Empire's lands, it seems you must pass through this narrow gorge.
Narrow gorge, you say? Are you gonna pop it up on my map? Holy fuck, that is gonna be a long goddamn level. Oh. But there's gonna be plenty of fodder along the way. We need, like, 150 some kills or something. And then we can be done with this frickin' thing. I say be done with, like I don't like this weapon. I do like this weapon. Honestly, the only weapon I've actively disliked so far has been the Tyrant's Hammer. I think it's kind of a shock that one of the worst weapons was available so early. What turn do you want to Drakengard? The near connection? Yeah, basically. I was like, I think I had idly mentioned it at some point, and I was like, I kind of want to play near, and then I found out that near, and someone said that near was like connected to Drakengard, and I was like, okay, well I can play Drakengard first then. I can do that. That's not a problem for me. I'm a real gamer. And then, you know, here we are. I'm playing Drakengard. I want to explore Angelus's narrow gorge. What? Insane. You're a real gamer, can't refute that. I did also, so for a long time I basically played like two kinds of games. I played Elder Scrolls and like other MMO, like MMOs, not other MMOs, like other RPGs. And then I played like not even MOBAs, just specifically League of Legends I played. Which like it was like those, and then I played Halo. Like my point that I'm trying to get across is I did not have a wide variety of games that I had played, and I had this backlog that was
Acknowledge only those that you wish to kill.
correct. Like I had this huge backlog of games that I was interested in but couldn't get myself to play for one reason or another. So, and it's like the backlog was way more varied than my actual like tried and true, like this is my taste in games. So Sonny has seen some shit. League victim, you hate to hear it. Did you get better? I did, actually. Like, you hear a lot of stories about people who just can't quit League, but I quit multiplayer gaming basically altogether. Like, I used to play, like, it was like FPS, MOBA, and RPGs. Those were like the genres of games I engaged with. And not to be like, oh, those games are bad or whatever, but like I literally what ended up happening, I quit League because I was like, I realized I was rage quitting half of my fucking games. Like I didn't enjoy playing the game for the, like, even for the game itself. And I wouldn't stick it out to play even with my friends. It pissed me off too much. So I started playing World of Warcraft, or not started. I focused on playing World of Warcraft instead. And I had a lot more fun playing World of Warcraft. I had more fun playing World of Warcraft alone while on a Skype call with my friends who were playing League. I had more fun doing that. And so I decided that was what I was going to do more of. Because fuck playing this game that pisses me off all the time, man. It sucks. And like one of the things that I saw years later that really drove it home, that really resonated with me, was the win game, feel nothing, lose game, unfathomable rage. Like, because that was basically how I felt towards the end. It was like, I'd play the game, and if I won, I wasn't really happy about it. If I lost, like, it ruined my night. And I wasn't even, like, playing ranked or anything. I never played ranked League of Legends. Like, I was just fucking salty as shit in normals. I hate multiplayer outside of MMOs. I like them in concept, like in theory. Like I would be willing to play like a 5-stack or something. A casual 5-stack. Because I'm not good at I'm not good at those games. Like I've never been good at them. Like, if you had some mutant fucking jungle that didn't know how to fucking gank properly and fed top a double kill, that was probably me.
Black Dragon is not here.
That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to find it.
Something else.
Can I fly over this? I hate multiplayer outside of MMOs. Elder Scrolls is a fun series, though, and Knights of the Old Republic. I'm doing a Skyrim VR run.
A race that can control stolen self-lives.
Both memes 100% accurate. Now the meme is lose game, the voices return. Yeah, I mean, basically. Holy shit, we're getting fucking molested by this guy. I tried League, got called the R word. I hate that word's overused so much. And the N word in my first match by a Smurf. The color... I'm the color of a sheet of paper. Turned off the game. It's such a fucking... I talked about it a little bit during my grind last night. Where, like... I don't like the 1v9 mentality that comes with all of these fucking games. Like... I don't want to be like the Giga Casual or anything, but like I do want to enjoy the games I play. I'm not a like hyper competitive sweat. I never really have been. I like competing, right? But I don't get so invested in it that it like in competition that it's like a major draw for me in anything I do. Like, I have some speedruns that I've done, mostly because I was curious about speedrunning. I've gone for some high scores in some things, but, like, nothing that I was like, oh yeah, I'm dedicating, like, months of my life to this. Like, when I did speedruns for Dusk, I think I was, like, active speedrunning for, like, probably a couple months. I think I got, like, I did some of it, I enjoyed it for a bit, and then just kind of lost interest. Same thing happened with Spider-Man. The Spider-Man speedrunning community is one of the most welcoming I've ever been a part of, however brief it was. I'm sure they'd welcome me back too, just because I fucking like just chill dudes. And it's like, but it's not something that I'm like super motivated by, you know? If you want to learn more about the lore, Clems has an awesome analysis series on the games. I'll probably check it out after I beat the game, because I do think that stuff is interesting to see. Like okay, all of this stuff that I just saw, most of it I probably didn't understand really, but like getting it put into perspective and being like, hey, this is what happened, idiot. Did you pay attention to this? No, probably not. YouTube has failed me. I got no notification for stream. It's okay. This was another one that I made like fucking probably like I think it was literally 15 minutes before I actually started it. I don't know how long it usually is for YouTube to send out notifications, but it tends to work better if I don't like start the stream basically immediately after making the lobby. So it's on me. You've only missed the same 2-second audio clip playing nonstop. Yeah, basically. And whatever yapping I've been doing on top of it. Rag wasn't gonna stream, but we bullied him into it. It's not that I wasn't gonna stream. I did think I had said that I think I said I was going to stream again, but I was like, damn, like, I haven't slept since the last one, so. Clem's videos are a full retrospective cover. It's basically going note by note recaps, so they're absolutely something to only play after, or to watch after playing that specific game. See, that sounds perfect for me. Let me see how. Alright, this should be leveling up. I think Wolf's Plague is the next one we care about. Oh god, I gotta... Ah. I am actually curious if I should have gone back over there. If there's, like, weapons or something. Can I fly in here? I can't. Optimal is play D1, watch Clems's D2 vid, play D3. See, as tempted as I am to take that advice, I can't bring myself to do it. I didn't skip Devil May Cry 2. I feel like it would be weird to suddenly skip to skip Drakengard 2. Certified Draken 2 hater. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. These fucking ranged enemies, man. Hello. I have not been able to kill any of these dudes. There's got to be some... Is it literally just a skill issue? Because I feel like I did a decent amount of damage to him at first, and then I started getting interrupted by those fireballs. And I'm not sure how to deal with those. Sorry, Rag, I was playing ranked Pokemon, very important. No, I understand. I get it. It's cool. Oh god, no, we gotta... Oh, come on, please. Turn around, you fat bastard! I hate ranged enemies! in every fucking thing I do. Holy shit, he's fucking me up. Just getting interrupted like this. Fuck you. God. I'm gonna head out, gotta do my yearly rewatch of Clemson's Drakengard analysis series. Have fun with that. I've only ever played Yellow and Violet. For Pokemon? That is a surprising spread. Did you just, like, play Yellow, be like, yeah, that's pretty good, and then never touch the series again until you were like, ah, yes, the Switch. Whatever shall I do now? I'm like 3 wins away from Master Ball rank. Are you just Badu stalling? Or are you a Golden Go player? And I play Mega Venusaur? First poking men, now mastering balls. Oh my god. We need to go... Honestly, we have 43 minutes. We have plenty of time. Okay. Little dickhead. TCG online app. We're gonna back up a little bit. We're just gonna do those guys like that from now on. I beat Yellow, then every single other game was the exact same thing, so I ignored them until I had to stay in a hotel for a week.
I feel we have passed this way more than once before.
Well, I'm looking at the map, and this is a brand new area with a whole shitload of new enemies, so how about you shut the fuck up, Dragon? Do your job of killing people when I tell you to kill people. Anything that you do other than that is extraneous to your duties of being my weapon, against which I get the weapon which I use against the enemies that have wronged me. Man, there's just no good way of doing that, is there? I miss Sword and Shield. Why Sword and Shield? I own, I think, Shield? I started it? These fuckers are running away. Pussies. Pussies, get back here. You're in the way. I can't attack the guy who I actually care about. Oh my god. This is gonna be the death of me. It's literally gonna kill me if I keep doing that. I think we have to back out and hope that those other the groups at the outside are like actually like normal groups of enemies. If we want to, like, avoid dying on this fucking level. I must have spent like 6 hours having picnics and washing my mons. That is one thing that I think the newer games do pretty well, is the like cozy stuff you can do with your Pokemon. There's more of it. Like, it was like you could feed your Pokemon like Pokeblocks in Emerald. Emerald is kind of where my my interest with Pokemon still lies. Like, not like, oh, all new games bad, but like, I feel like the new games are just a different kind of game that doesn't appeal to me as much. Alright, we can get some health from here. Hopefully we can get enough health that we can actually beat the level, but I'm a little bit nervous. Come here, you. Get back here. Fucker didn't want to die. Oh boy. Come on. Die. We're getting a decent amount of health back, which is good for my confidence, because that fucking ravine area sucks. It is a little rough. With any luck, we can get full health before we go back. Oh! Red, can you disable music? Do we actually want me to disable music? What would I replace it with? I would be hesitant to do any Final Fantasy music. Partially because it doesn't fit the vibe. And partially because I don't want to, like... I don't want to... I don't want to run afoul of any copyright rules. I like it. I think it's mostly, like... I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I think the biggest issue is just that it's super repetitive. It is just this. The music is peak. It's fine now, what the fuck? It sounds like when your mods break and your Skyrim crashes in the middle of combat. At a level 100, fully trained Psyduck that soloed a few event Terra raids with. Nice. Dun 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 dun. No.
Oh, my children!
You know, I pressed this button on accident. But it occurred to me, it occurs to me I haven't used her yet. She does kind of a lot of damage, actually. Where are my children? Ooh. Interesting. That's kind of neat. I don't think I've used the other guy's magic yet. I think I just assumed that I needed magic bar and that it wasn't filling because I needed to unlock that or something. Oh my fucking god, seriously? At a 15 chain? Come on. Marry you. Bastard. I was really hoping we'd be able to get to full health, but they stopped giving us groups of low-level enemies that we could easily chain. And now we're coming, we're running a little light on those. For once, I agree with Fudo and Boneless on something. The track is honestly the worst combat loop in the whole game. I was really hoping to be able to get to that 36. That would have been a nice to do. We are getting... Hey, we had to go all the way out here so that we could get all of our health back. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. We just need a billion more guys. I do think it's kind of interesting that at least so far we haven't found any maps that are better for grinding kills on than the very first one. The very first map is just uniquely good for having a shitload of dudes that need to die. Wait, what's cold take again? Hot take is super controversial. A cold take would be a take that everyone agrees with. I love pizza and oxygen in equal measure, right? Those are two things that you value equally. That's why you said them at the same time. Oxygen is overrated. I love it. It's zen. Takes me back to my childhood. The music, I can get behind it being kind of zen. Like, it just kind of fades into the background while I'm doing a bunch of murder. I don't know how it is to listen to on stream, just because like the experience of watching a game, I imagine, is a little different from just playing it. Certified Sunny fangirl. Well, we got different personal perspectives on that on chat decorum. Yeah, Fuda and Boneless are kind of nuts. But they're my psychopaths. I like the song. I like the song. I wish it was a little longer, so that we weren't hearing the same parts over and over again. You know? It's great while I knit, but that might be the only reason why. Alright, is this a full health, or is this a weapon? I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a health. Yep. Alright, you know what? That's fine, though. I don't know, Boneless likes pizza and oxygen, so I think they're cool. They're a little... that's his coldest take, though. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just go over there now. I spent like 15 minutes coming over here to heal up. Worth, though, I think, probably. Hopefully. It better fucking be worth. I'm gonna be so sad if I end up dying anyway. I spent all this time and all this extra effort. All this grinding. Oh, wait, I can just... Wait, why couldn't I fucking fly in here before? Okay, whatever. These guys are a little... Hey, wait a second. I missed a guy. I missed a guy. I can't just go on and not kill this guy. Mine is pizza has been in the oven on like certain... Oh my god, dude. Mounting is finicky in tight spaces. It sure is. I just assumed that it meant that I couldn't ride in here. I mean, Drakengard is cool, but we could be SA teching Pegasus right now. Is that what you want? Do I need to do a Forbidden Memories stream? Do you guys really want to watch me beat my head against a wall forever because I refuse to move on unless I have, like, a perfect deck? Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, Drag. You know you have to pre-read my comments before reading aloud, or do you want to get us canceled? Bro, you're already canceled on Twitter. It's happened multiple times. Didn't you catch the Fuda is over party? Hashtag. Quick! Oh. Kill. No, please, don't drop the chain! Don't drop the chain! It's a guy, a lone goblin all by himself. I love when the dun-dun stops for, and then the song turns to the beginning of Sabat. No, don't say it like that. Oh my god, please. Please, fucking... Oh my god. I hate the camera in this game. And I hated it in DMC as well. Because it's so fucking bad. Like, unforgivably bad. At times. Pegasus wind down. We can do one SA Tech Pegasus. I assumed Forbidden Memory stream was only a matter of time. I mean, maybe. I would want to do like a whole new save file if I was gonna do one for stream though, like a full playthrough. Okay. I think I need to mount the dragon in order to kill this thing. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna run right past and see if we can find somewhere to mount up. Thank God. It is so fucking hard to build up chains against these guys for some reason. These little bastards. Die, all of you. There's so many of you, holy shit. SA stream, can't wait to see the victim. It's gonna be Pegasus. I told you, we're SA teching Pegasus. I gotta show you my SA tech. Because, you know, he's able to see what you've got underneath, you know? Because of that Millennium Eye. You gotta use the special attack on the weapon spark during combo. See, I've been doing that, but every time I do, it gets interrupted because the Spear's weapon is so... The Spear's is super fucking slow. And sucks ass. Like, it does decent damage when we get it off, but it is not the go-to weapon that I would have hoped. Ooh. Get dodged, idiot. You fucking moron. You dingus. You fucking bitch. We're just gonna... Are there new enemies here? I don't think so.
Yes, but the Empire came here first.
Can you smell can you smell them? Is that how you know they came here first? That took me 40 minutes to do. Goddamn. Let's see, what up to level 22, 23. Neat. And the dragon, only 9 kills. Not doing a whole lot with the dragon in this one. Wait, is the dragon's voice dubbed Frieza? That's a good question. I don't know. Stepped away for a second. The music are so bad hurting my ears when I came back to the stone golem. Yep. Oh, okay. Hunter's Joy actually does a lot of damage now. The damage was doubled. That's fucking sick. Okay. Wolf's Plague is now level 13 at level 3. It leveled up twice, so we doubled its damage as well. Okay, okay, okay. All right. I think that's a good place to call it a night, actually. I am a little bit tired, as you might have guessed. Ugh. What the fuck was that? The mission end song is perfect, though. It is. Like, the problem isn't the actual music in the game. The problem is, like, with the battle music, is literally just that it loops way too much. Like, if the tracks were, like, twice as long, I don't think it would be nearly as noticeable as an issue. Gotta finish fast to get mad blisters. Alright. We're going to... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's actually perfect. Because that's the end of Chapter 4. So, now we're going into Chapter 5. So, return to mode selection screen. This is actually great. I'm super happy with where we've ended today. I'm gonna close the game. We have our save. And since I promised we could do one, we'll do an essay tech real quick on Pegasus. I have this fucking deck that I've been grinding the shit out of. Ugh. Doesn't even loop. They made it like that. It's insane. That is kind of insane if that's the case. Alright, I have so many games. So many games. And yeah, again, it's like off screen. It's this one. I think we do. Oh, it's capturing the wrong window. 1 second. I gotta find which fucking window I have it capturing. Move this all the way down. Boom, there we go. Alright. Peggers. Yo, Tekken 3. Fuck yes, I'd volunteer, but then it wouldn't be SA anymore. Xenogears my beloved. Xenogears my beloved. I wish Tekken Ball was a standalone with multiplayer. I think there's if you use a multiplayer fucking, what is it called? If you use a multiplayer like thing, like an internet compatible emulator, you can actually do multiplayer Tekken over the internet. Look at some of these fucking, like, I was trying to SA tech this guy because I was like, ah, yes, surely that won't be too bad. I got 9 losses against Haitian. I haven't actually fought Haitian in a while. I have 166 wins against this guy, 173 against this guy, 419 against Jono. Pegasus, there's a chance we actually lose to Pegasus, like a legitimate one. This guy, this one, 314 wins. I wear cowboy boots so I don't have to tie my shoes. You think I can figure out multiplayer on a PS1 game? I believe in you. I believe in you. Alright. Just so you guys know what I'm working with. Oh god. I have all the Meteor Bee Dragons I want. I have the big boy. I have one of these, because I got hella fucking star chips. This is what I got 400 wins against Jono for. This is why I have like 300 against that fucking Meadow guy. Same for these. Same for these, I have 3 of these as well. What I'm trying to get are these. I want... Ideally I want the more dragon treasures as well. I want like 3 of these, but not this one. I want the widespread ruin or whatever, the one that kills anything that attacks. I'm so jelly. Dude, this shit took me fucking forever. This is literally, like, all of this is like fucking something in the neighborhood of like 20 hours of grinding mindlessly. Alright, so in order to SA tech this guy, we need to get him to fucking drop a... Here. We're gonna do like this. And put you on Venus. We need him to fuse from his hand. Ideally. Technically, we don't have to. It's possible if we don't. But we absolutely can't just drop our fucking... Like, we can't just throw this guy at him and be like, alright, let's just nuke him from orbit. Because that would give us an SA POW rank, which is not what we're going for, and will give us the wrong cards. So we have to play this very slowly. Where's your links? Brother, there is no links. Fusions don't even require polymerization. I'm gonna show you how we fucking fuse in this game. Say, is that thing important? We'll see. I'll do like this. We also absolutely don't want to fuse from hand ourselves. Because if we do, that will result in us having too few cards. We want him to deck out. Our goal is to get Pegasus to deck out. Now, getting him to fuse from hand doesn't always work. Like, if I do like this... no, he's more likely to Raigeki here. Though, honestly, that might be okay, too. Well... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so cool in the show and so gay IRL. Fuck these homo metas. I just want quirky dudes battling monsters. Just gotta trust in the heart of the cards. I do gotta trust in the heart of the cards. Yugi boy. One of my favorite things about the here, we're gonna let this guy, if he Raigekis Dragon Capture Guard, that's basically the same thing. He's gonna do this, he'll make an attack, and it's gonna get fake trapped. One of my favorite things about the Japanese version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was all of the American characters, literally all of the American characters, including Rebecca, said "goddamn," and at some point during the show, it was like "goddamn." It was literally like same kind of intonation, like it was fucking great. Bandit Keith said it. Pegasus said it. Rebecca said it. Her grandfather said it. It was fucking phenomenal. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. We're gonna throw this down here. So decking him out is the only way to get the cards you're after. It is the only way to basically guarantee an SA tech. So the point system that it uses is really fucking weird and a bit too complex for me to get into the specifics of. But basically it boils down to we want to have as few points as possible on a scale of like -30 to 140 or so. I don't remember exactly what the numbers are. We want to have as few as possible. And if we end the duel with close to 0, we get the rank that we're looking for. Trust the heart of the cards and the reload button. I remember getting to watch 2 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! For Saturday morning cartoons and dealing with the anxiety of what was going to happen next for a whole week. Oh man. That's great. Alright, does he have a Raigeki? He'll use it here if he does. And we're only going to take 1100 damage. We don't actually care if we take any damage. It's actually ideal for us to be at like 200 or whatever. I don't know exactly what the number is. But we want to have few life points. We can throw Mountain on there. We'll do like this. It's a moon. We set ours to moon. I think if we do mountain, he won't attack that one. He does have, it is important to note, he does have a parrot dragon that will be getting a bonus from this. So it's possible that he actually ends up hurting us. Like a decent amount. We also don't want to kill him. We're afraid of killing him because if we kill him, it lowers our rank. Do that one. This is fine. His Guardian Star has an advantage against ours, but it doesn't help him any. So if he has, again, if he has a Raigeki, he'll use it here. He doesn't. I think that's an invisible tripwire. Or invisible wire, I think is what that one's called. Let's throw this one into defense mode here. Invisible wire doesn't trigger on any of our monsters. I remember getting to watch wait, hold on. Yeah, the 2 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The original Joseph Joestar. Well, there's our parrot dragon, which we're actually super cool with. They need to make a Yu-Gi-Oh game in VR where you play through the main story, complete with all the bad American translations and everything. That would be kind of fun. They've a lot of I've been watching a lot of Nostalgic Juice recently. Because I like the Look at that. All three of my meteor black dragons. Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Nostalgic Juice because I enjoy 100% completion type stuff. And holy shit. And I watched him play through like Reshef of Destruction and a few other games. Alright, we can leave his next one alive. Oh, or he can just attack it. Well, that makes me less happy to leave him alive. I think we'll play this because we don't want to hit him directly. But he had a few videos on doing retro achievements for like Sacred Cards, Reshef of Destruction, Forbidden Memories, stuff that I was kind of interested in seeing. Do like that. The best part of Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the Japanese opening themes, all bangers. You definitely need to stream some kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess. I mean, I enjoy, like, this game, but this game I feel like is fucking probably terrible stream content, because it is this. This is all in the pursuit of one card. It's much easier to get SA POW ranks. Like, those are super easy to get. Alright, we're gonna... Let's see. We're gonna leave this. He doesn't have Dragon Capture Jar. He doesn't have Raigeki at the moment. And he'll also never set Raigeki. Which is, like, you know, he's kind of dumb. I don't think I won a single duel in this game as a kiddo. I still have it somewhere, though. I want to say it's 2 discs. I don't remember if it was 2 discs. What I want to do... Okay, he top-decked the Raigeki, finally. What I want to do is I want to figure out how to get the Pocket Station working. Because if you remember... If you guys didn't have Pocket Station... Well, if you had Pocket Station... You probably remembered being able to get... Like, a lot of the ritual monsters, like, you were able to get them just as regular cards. Like, like, you can play Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon as just Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. You don't have to go through... you don't have to go through the dragon ritual or whatever it's called if you have the Pocket Station. I don't really want... no, we're gonna throw you in defense mode. I'm kind of banking on him getting a... Okay, we're gonna... Another Raigeki. That's what, 2 Raigeki and a Dragon Capture Jar? That thing is still defense mode. That leads me to believe that's probably a Toon Alligator or something. I don't remember... I don't have Toon Alligator's, like, card information memorized. Let's see if I'm right. Oh! Fake trap. We got faked out. Alright, we're not allowed to do that yet, I guess. Is he gonna Dragon Capture Jar? No. I like it as stream content, yeah, but I get it, not for most. I mean, I'd be happy to stream it at some point, I guess. What I was gonna say, I want to get the Pocket Station, like an emulation of the Pocket Station working, so that I can like actually get like the cool cards, like the really powerful stuff, and like have like the hypothetically strongest fucking deck possible, or whatever. Because I think that would be a fun... I would find that fun to do. That would make the grind worth it to me. Don't get me wrong, this is also, like, fine. Yeah, we'll chance it. Alright. We lose nothing. It's not it wasn't a, it wasn't what I thought it was. But it just had that much more defense, I guess. I have a pistol in my pocket, and I'm happy to see in this game. I know one of the GBA emulators lets you do it with a Dolphin, aka the GameCube and Wii emulator. Maybe that's a thing I can do. Maybe that's like one of the cheat options that exists for DuckStation. Like, oh, you can pocket station this thing. Because I know that for this game there's like a 99999 star chips thing. And I used that to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon in an older save. Oh, this is nuts. Megamorph is insanely OP in this game. What is a Saturn sign in his deck? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't played in so long, I feel stupid. Don't worry, this game is not an accurate representation of the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, not even a little bit. Fusion summon that guy, huh? Wonder if I do like this. Well, he's not trying to set up like a one-turn, like an OTK with Raigeki, I guess. There was a new TCG ban list today, actually. I recognized like 3 cards on it. I mean, that's kind of cool. I don't know a whole lot about... I've mentioned before that I kind of wish I knew... I wish I just kind of knew Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to have to, like, learn Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do wish I just knew it. Oh, oh. Oh, it's a Komori dragon. Oh, shit. Alright, alright. That's what this is for. Actually, we can just leave this be. That's those into defense mode. See, I'm 100% expecting another Raigeki or Dragon Capture Jar. Even though at this point he's probably used all of them. He could top deck one, though. And if he does, it'd be nice of him to use it. Let's see. Yeah, we can just fuse this one onto you. I just realized I haven't played in 9 years. Yeah, that happens to a lot of people. Like, wait, it's been how long? I feel old now. Alright, we're going to reduce you to 300 or 350. Just on the off chance that you fucking Raigeki me and I don't have enough damage in the single attack. Well, we're not getting another turn after this. So we're just going to go ahead and pump our big boy as big as he'll go. And swing in. So this should be an SA... this should be an A-Tech, I think. Oh, no, we got a S-Tech. Look at that. So you see that little blue thing that says Tech? That's what we need it to say. And that is fucking... We need 35 turns. We got a fucking lot of shit done. So what is this Sinkar card? Let's see what we got. What are the results of our endeavor here? See this? This is what 15 minutes got us. We need to do this. We probably need to S-Tech him 100 times to get all copies of the cards that I want. At least. Because I want... what I want is 3 copies of... Where is it? What I want is 3 copies of Megamorph, which is about a 3% drop rate. 3 copies of Dragon Treasure, which is itself a 1% drop rate. And another one that I don't have yet, called Bright Castle, which is another, like, 3% drop rate. And then I would like some more copies of this. I wonder if the card is generated before or after the duel is over. Status permanently banned from the Ragnarok 311 YouTube channel for trolling the streamer's build. Shut up, dude. The deck is fine. It works. It works well enough. We got another victory. For record, so that's SA Tech. Oh, that's SA Tech. Let me show you how quickly SA POW goes. Because it's literally like we load in, I'm gonna kill him on like turn 3. This is perfect. Alright, we're gonna go, boom, boom, boom. Throw this guy on Moon. If he puts up a Millennium Shield, which is not unlikely, fucking might be a tad overkill. Boom, boom. If it's generated after, you could do it with save states. I'm not 100% on when it's generated, but I also don't like using save states and shit. We'll do another one like this. Alright, let's see. Millennium Shield? Probably a Millennium Shield. Not a Millennium Shield. And the duel is over. Look at that. That was fucking 1 minute compared to the 15 of the last one. And look, we even got a practical. That's 315 for me and none for you, Meadow Mage. And a lot of these guys I haven't even bothered with. Haitian is probably interesting. What sucks is that Seto 1, this one, has fucking dick for drops. The second time we face him, which I haven't done yet, like there's all these empty spaces. The second time we face him, he can drop the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, which we only need 2 more of. And the last time we face him, he can drop Blue Eyes White Dragon. But I'm pretty sure I need to beat the game, because I think Seto 3rd is part of like the final 6 or something. So yeah, that's where we're at on that one. If I ever do like a proper Forbidden Memories playthrough on stream, I will probably have a new save file, and I'll have figured out how to do the Pocket Station stuff. Because all the stuff that I've seen relating to it has recommended that I install Zebra, which is a different emulator than the one I use. And I don't know if it's like a totally new PlayStation emulator, or if it's a fucking if it's like a specifically for the Pocket Station thing. Because I think all it does is modify the save file. Which, if it does that, then I should be able to basically just throw it into a patcher, essentially. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. If you stream it, I want 3D duels. We can do the 3D battles then, I suppose. We need a Resident Evil 2 randomizer stream. Randomizer? What is it with randomizers lately? I've seen... this is not the first time I've seen randomizers today. Yeah, alright. The music is peak in 3D. Anyway, finally some good music. I know, right? It is... the music in Forbidden Memories is kind of good. It's kind of really good. I really like it. Memory editor. Oh god. Okay. Drakengard. Oh, it's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. We finished that one level. It was pretty. It was a little bit sketch there, like towards the middle, but we pulled it back. We pulled it out, and it worked out well enough. So we're doing that. I don't know what emulator you're using. I'm using DuckStation. There might be some way for me to do it. I'd have to. I've done extremely little research. I downloaded like 2 things, but I haven't like extracted the zips and like gone through the effort of like testing it and making sure it works and all that stuff, because I'm kind of not like, oh, I'm sketched out by this, I don't think it'll work, and more like, if I do this and I fuck something up, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I want to play, I want a Dreamcast emulator. That the ones that I found, like the popular ones, didn't seem to work for me for some reason, so I fell asleep for a bit and woke up to Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all bullying Rag while I'm not here. Yeah, basically. Honestly, you should block more. It's called Drakengard, not Drakentag. The blocking has backfired on me basically every time I've done it. I do it to fucking like rotate the camera, but like every time I press the button to rotate, it's so it ends up being like, oh yeah, here's a guy who's just gonna keep wailing on you as long as you're blocking. Sorry I came so late, Link. Thanks for the stream. No worries. Attendance is appreciated, but never mandatory. So I'm glad you decided to show up. Block better. Okay, I guess. Skill issue. Shut up. Also, your deck sucks. You know what, man? If you want a better deck, you can do the 1,000 duels required to make a better deck. I have better cards. Like, I could... If I wanted to be strictly like, yes, I'm going to just play the highest attack monsters. Like, I have 3 Dark Magicians. I have 3 Skull Knights. I just like dragons more. Like, literally, one of my usernames when I was younger, I used Meteor B Dragon as my fucking username on some forum. I fucking loved that card because it was so badass and it fucking kicked me in the dick so many times. Shadow is just being a dick. He's always being a dick. I understand. My first thought is always magic. Shadow's Rag's alt. Shut up. My deck also sucks. Meteor B Dragon, no relation to Coco Beware. I don't know what that is. I have never heard of that before. Anyways, guys, I'm going to hop off. I appreciate you all coming to hang out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Drakengard is, it's a little repetitive, but that's actually fine by me. I'm not super opposed to, like, just fucking waylaying loads of dudes. It helps that it's not so easy that I like zone out while playing. Though there are times where I wish that was the case, because then I would be able to be like, yes, here's my fucking, like, yap stream with a game in the background, you know? So I'm gonna hop off. I hope you guys have a good rest of your days, mornings, evenings, nights, whatever it might be, wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to you guys again later. Since I'm going to bed at the right time, there's a likely chance for it tomorrow, but I'm going to say right now that I'm not promising anything, because because I'm not promising anything. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye!